So to an extent, right, project management is something by nature, right? And we sometimes take so many things out of project management, which really play well in our personal life as well, right? So what do you think? What is your favorite area in inside project management? And maybe that is very much related to your personal life as well.
Uh, yeah, that's interesting that you asked that, Dinesh, and thank you for that. So yes, I would say project management is an art and a science.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Monday Management Talk Season 2. I am Dinesh Sabnani, and I am on a mission to help corporate professionals to make their next career move to project management. This is Season 2 of Monday Management Talk, and we believe in learning, practicing, and growing. In this series, we are going to learn from many folks who have made a successful career in the field of project management. With that, I'm going to start this series by inviting a special friend of mine, Sourabh Deshpande. Hey Saurabh, thank you very much for joining us. And this is Monday Management Talks, a project management series, season 2, and where we will be interviewing many people who have gone through the project manager as a role. And when I started thinking about this particular series, I was very sure that one day I will be interviewing you because, full disclosure, you and me have worked with so many projects together, and we have lined up so many things together for our organization and for our leadership team. So I was sure that you will be the best participant for this particular series, which I am planning to do. So thank you very much for joining. And yeah, over to you.
Thank you, Dinesh. Thank you for having me, and thank you for considering me for such a discussion. I'll share my experiences, my learnings with you, and I think it should help others as well who are watching our video in their career journey and their experiences as project manager. So it'll be great talking to you. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. And Saurabh, just to mention you, this is my second series of Monday Management Talk. So
Okay.
this is the season 2, and Monday Management Talk is exclusively for project management. And here we will be inviting many more project managers just like you. So can you tell us something about your journey?
Yeah, well, that's a good starting point, Dinesh. And so basically, my career journey starts from where uh, you know the entire sales cycle starts, right? So if you have to see or look at a business in the services world, it has two components, right? First is a cycle which we generally refer to as lead to order cycle, and the second cycle is order to cash cycle, where the project management actually comes into picture.
Right.
So, nevertheless, when I started my career, I started in pursuit, that is, pre-sales activities and sales activities. And there, in my pursuit times, I used to lead the pre-sales motions, pitching to the customer our solutions, responding to RFPs, RFIs, etc. And from there, I got into delivery. I traveled very many countries in the capacity of a consultant working or delivering on the projects. And having done that, then I moved into a project management role, where my previous experience in terms of helping the pre-sales teams, my experience as a consultant, delivering on actual projects, working side by side with the customer, etc. It helped in my project management tenure also while delivering as a project manager. So this is overall a very enriching journey where I have learned or made my progress through various roles, learned through various roles, which everything, all of which actually helped in my project management journey so far.
So you mean to say you started your career with sales and now completely into project management?
Yes, yeah.
So how do you feel what is the difference of work that you see from sales and how the project management is?
I cannot compare it because both are different worlds. One is where you envision solutions, you dream of a certain end state with the customer as to where you want to be, and project management is actually where you are landing those dreams in
Correct.
reality, right?
Correct.
So both are different, but both are exciting, I would say.
All right. So, did you do some kind of a research before getting into project management? Did you talk to anybody?
I would say, Dinesh, this was for me a natural progression, right?
Okay.
Because what has happened so far is, see, in my pursuit days or pre-sales days, we have worked on creating the proposals for the customer, solutioning for the projects, estimating for the projects, seeing what could be potential risks, and all of that, right? And then while delivering, again, the complete cycle of delivery in terms of how you estimate, how you plan, how you deliver, how you handle technical or non-technical risks, etc., which led me to understanding pretty much of the end-to-end cycle in terms of pre-sales and delivery, and made me a natural, I would say, contented for the project management as a role, right? And here I could deliver value in terms of not only helping the existing team to deliver, to manage risk, but also to see how best we can help the customer if there's any course correction that needs to be done in the middle of the project, how best we can do managing the triple constraints and the quality that we are delivering onto. So I think it's all related, but like if you are jumping into a project management role in early days of your career, maybe you might have to learn it through experiences of others, where I had learned all of it from my own experiences, I would say.
Definitely, yes. And I clearly see that when you were into the sales role, some kind of project management was also going behind the scenes, right, in your mind. And you will be able to, like, next in your project manager role right now, you're able to implement all of those learnings which you were actually doing. Before that, it was like all in by nature, but this is also like by work, I would say, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So what do you think, as you said, you just learned everything from your experiences, right? And but anybody who is coming into the role of project management, right, and they are very new to this particular role, what do you think, what will be the importance of a mentor to help them, guide them in the career of project management?
That's a wonderful question, Dinesh. And I always believe mentor is like a periscope. So a mentor helps you to forward,
Okay.
look forward to what's coming. A mentor is a person who, through his or her experience, can tell you what are the different aspects that you should be looking for. So it's critical to have a mentor
Right.
to plan for future, to understand what's coming,
Right.
and to mitigate your risks into whatever you're doing. So I would say a mentor is a person who helps you be successful in whatever you're doing. I think,
Right.
yes, project management as a discipline, definitely the mentors help you a lot through their experiences, through their learnings from different projects, through their way of doing things, through their way of organizing projects, through their experiences of managing people, managing stakeholders.
Right.
Uh, they definitely help you with all of their experiences, and it is because of these mentors, you can reduce risks in whatever you are doing if you are discussing your uh, situations or scenarios with them, and they can tell you what would be the different ways to handle different situations. So yeah, having a mentor is paramount, and they could also take you through this journey, because project management as a discipline has so many areas, right?
Right.
There is financial management, there's planning, there is risk management. So a mentor can slowly take you through this journey.
Right.
Whereas if you try to learn all of it day one, maybe it might be overwhelming for you.
Okay.
But if you are taking this as a journey, going slowly, developing different skills.
Right.
Let's say today you develop a skill of planning the project
Correct.
by asking right questions to the right people, etc.
Right.
Tomorrow, once you are in the project, then you would require to manage the financials for the project. Keep it
Definitely.
under the budget constraints and all. So that ways, a mentor always helps you to slowly get all these skills, necessary skills, and perform well on the job.
Definitely. Thank you very much for answering that. And so, to an extent, right, project management is something by nature, right? And we sometimes take so many things out of project management, which really play well in our personal life as well, right? So, what do you think? What is your favorite area inside project management? And maybe that is very much related to your personal life as well.
Yeah, that's interesting that you asked that, Dinesh, and thank you for that. So yes, I would say project management is an art and a science, and I think art comes with nature,
Right.
and the science comes with the tools and techniques that you develop over time.
Correct.
I think art is a part which may come naturally to some people, and or some people may develop it for themselves.
Right.
uh, and the science part of it, like using the right tools, let's say using the rate log, using
Right.
your organizer, etc. So that comes with the science part, right?
Correct. Right.
But if you ask me, in my personal capacity, uh, after having done project management for so many years,
Right.
I see myself where I plan for my day every day. I plan for my months, for my work every day. On a personal front, I was always a backpacker. I would just take a bag, go for some expedition. Now
Right.
I plan for my vacations and all of
Right.
that. So
Right.
yeah, so definitely on a personal front, my planning has increased. And so because the planning has increased, so the risks have come down.
Right.
Uh, I may not have to cancel my tickets last minute because
Right.
I have planned for it very well.
Right. Right.
And yes, so that brings me to the topic of financial management as well. If I have to draw parallel in terms of what I have learned or developed my skills as project manager, I could sense that even in my personal life, it has influenced very positively. It had made me a, I would say, better person than what I was.
Yeah.
Uh, and and also is not just planning and financial management and personal life, but also people management, because uh, uh, a great part, or a very large part of project management is also people management, right? Stakeholder management. So and you are dealing with different stakeholders, different people on a daily basis.
Right.
And that goes beyond the project, right? In personal life also, like apart from your work time, you are interacting with so many people,
Right.
and getting the right work done from the right person, and understanding his or her shortcomings, and then accordingly helping him or her grow
Right.
in doing those things better. All of these things, I think, they now come naturally to me. So even outside my project, even in my personal life, I have seen myself doing that, which is a great value add to all of my learning so far as a project manager.
Definitely. Thanks for answering that actually. And as you said, now you plan more, right? And you're not no more a backpacker. You are looking into risk very, very keenly. Tell me something that how is your day in life as a project manager?
Oh, every day would be a happening day. That's for sure.
Happening day.
Yeah. So basically, if I have to tell you, my typical day starts with the Scrum call, right?
Okay.
So I gather with my team. We mostly we work nowadays on agile projects, and how it starts is what we have done yesterday, what we are going to do today, and what and how are we going to influence the project positively is the first thing that we discuss in the morning.
Right.
which then follows with series of things in terms of project planning, project monitoring in terms of where we are, where we were, where we are, and communications. So communications again, play a very vital role. And I think the two areas where I see project managers adding value
Right.
to the whole team, to the structure, right, is where project manager helps in reducing the risks to the project by looking into all directions while others are working uh, heads down into their tasks. A project manager is always on a lookout if there is a risk or something can go wrong, etc., and try to
Right.
avoid it, mitigate it,
Mhm.
right? So that's the value that I add to the project, and this has to be done on a daily basis, I would say,
Right.
right? And communications. So everybody should be informed. It should be transparent as to what's going on, etc. Now, communications can take different ways and means. It could be just informing somebody over a phone that this is what we are doing, or let's say sending out a weekly status report or a monthly status report based on what type of project you are handling. But overall, it's a super duper happening day where
Sure.
you are interacting with your internal teams, with your customer, planning, replanning, adjusting the project if need be, and having a lot of communication channels open for the free flow of thoughts, and then working your way out. And if there is an escalation, then again, your role as a project manager uh, becomes critical,
Sure.
because what you need to ensure is to communicate to the all the stakeholders what's happening, what's going on, and how we are mitigating it, while protecting your team from the heat that might come from your leadership or from the customer. So you take the heat, you do all the communications while having your team working on the problem at hand.
Definitely. I think this particular scenario, like how is your day as in life of a project manager, definitely brings lots of eye-opening things, where we say that these things are really learnable. And if somebody who is coachable and has a learning mindset can definitely learn this skill, right? And this particular series, which we are doing right now, is all for the upcoming project managers. They are getting some kind of views from you, that how we can get started with the career, and what are we going to get into. So what kind of advice you want to give to the upcoming project managers?
I would say project management as a field is very interesting, and it gives you a holistic view of a project that you are handling or of a program that you are handling. Many of you might handle multiple projects for a customer or multiple projects that lead to a one program within your organization. So as a project manager, you will have that kind of a view and see how all the things,
Right.
your scope, your budget, your resources, how everything comes together, and how you help all of that come together through meticulous planning and stuff like that. Uh, it gives you immense satisfaction. It's like you've seen a house of cards, right?
Right.
You start building house of cards, and then you place the cards very carefully, and if you see one card shaking, you try to mitigate that, you adjust that, and then you build on it. And once it is built, you get a satisfaction like
Sure.
nobody else, right? So your role as a project manager, it's so much, it gives you so much of satisfaction that end of the day, or let's say may not be end of the day, but end of the month or end of the release, you have built something which
Right.
is impacting positively to the organization, maybe your own organization or the customer.
Correct.
So that's the satisfaction part of it, right? From a viewpoint of your personal growth, you learn so many things, as I mentioned, right? You interact with people, you learn how to recognize talent,
Right.
you learn how to give feedback,
Correct.
you learn how to learn from your past projects, how to learn from your mistakes, and how to improvise continuously. So
Sure.
these are some soft skills that you keep on learning as a project manager every day, and
Sure.
that's what makes it fulfilling or an enriching experience through your career journey as you go forward. And ultimately, all of these skills, etc., it establishes you as a servant leader, where you are also a critical part of the team, where you enable the team, where you help them grow or walk towards the project goal, and establishes you as one of the leaders leading an initiative or a project into the right direction. So I feel the project management as a discipline is a very rich and fulfilling role so
Sure.
far that I have had done in my career journey.
Definitely, definitely. And thank you very much for sharing that insight. And I think everybody who wants to really get into the project management will definitely take this as a key insight, that this particular role is very interesting, and there are a lot many things that we actually learn when we get into the project management. It's just not the project, but there are 10 more things that you have to really look at when you get into a project. So thank you so much, Saurabh, for taking out time and sharing your insights and sharing your experiences and learning of how you got into the project management, and you have really scaled yourself after becoming project manager. So thank you so much. And so Saurabh, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, where people can find you?
Sure. Anyone can reach out to me on LinkedIn. Just search Sourabh Deshpande, and I'll be there.
Thank you very much, Saurabh, for taking out your time today and doing this discussion with us.
Thank you, Dinesh, for having me. And even I look forward to more such videos that you produce and learn from them. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching this video till the end. I appreciate each and every one of you taking time to watch this video till the end. Please make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and send it to at least one person who can really benefit from this video, because we never know how one share can help and bring impact to someone's career. So friends, this was Sourabh Deshpande chatting with us and gave us tremendous insights from his experience in project management. If you want to connect with Sourabh, check out his LinkedIn profile link in the description. And also, in case you need to discuss and talk about something on project management, then I am available for a one-on-one discussion on how to start a career in project management. The link to book the meeting is given in the description. I will be coming with another episode very soon. Till then, goodbye, and wish you more power and success. Thank you.